Hello everyone, in this video we will be reacting to my old art, as you've seen by the thumbnail and the title. If you've seen any of my other two videos I've made so far, you can tell that I actually bought a microphone, so, because my audio kind of sounded awful, if I'm going to be honest, and this microphone is actually pretty good for like $30. I'll probably buy a better one later on, but not for now. Anyways, again, we are going to be reacting to my old art, which I've been dreading this. It is terrifying. Anyways, I'll stop wasting video time and we'll get into the first one. Okay, we're starting off real strong. This one is terrifying. As said before, most of my old art was terrifying. For some reason, they're facing forward, but they're also not at the same time. Also, one of their eyes is higher than the other. And, the tag on their collar is so small, and I did not draw. I drew the spikes as little spots back then. He has a spiked collar, I think. But, I just drew them as dots, and it looks weird. Don't take this in the wrong way, but he is too dark. My OC, he's supposed to be like a Labrador retriever, like a yellow lab, or a just golden retriever. He looks more like a dachshund, whatever it's called, you know. I mean, this is like my most hated piece of art. No, I have way older art that's way worse than this. But this one is definitely not the best. Also, the background kind of, you know, it's just his eyes. Okay, this one's just plain. It's not bad. But, why does him have that? Why did I draw him like this? Also, that is fur, by the way. That's fur. That's fur, by the way, if you don't notice what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it, I'm not gonna point it out, but that's fur. This one's just super plain. I like how it looks. There's some things wrong with the anatomy. Also, I used to just draw his tail massive for some reason. I used to just draw his tail absolutely massive. Like, I loved massive tails. Even though he's supposed to be a fennec fox, I get that their tails are big. But they're not that big, okay? Okay, if he's like a full-grown size of a human, his tail ain't gonna be that big. Okay, just another add-on to this. Why are his eyes so soulless? And also, why did I used to draw his hair like that? His hair was just bangs. I get like a lot of furries just draw their character's hair as just bangs. But, come on, that's the only hair I knew how to draw back then. Okay, third drawing. I guess I decided to drown Striker. I don't know why his foot is that small, or his paws are so small, and his arms and legs. Again, his tail's super big. Well, it's not as big as I used to draw it, but his eyes are massive, and his mouth and his nose are way too small. The background is super plain, too. For some of my old art, I do have some good drawings, but like two good drawings, I guess, but, I don't know why I remember drawing this in the middle of my family reunion at Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm just gonna point out the obvious. His hand is backwards, okay? This is why I always tell beginners to look at their hands before drawing or trying to draw their character's hands. Also, his legs are so skinny. I don't like how I drew his tail either, and I don't like the lighting or the background. The background's so plain. I added some flowers and literally nothing else. Okay, that's beautiful. This is Striker's old design again because the worst thing is that it is his hands backwards. And I never got to change it. I never changed it. I noticed immediately after I drew it, after I finished it, but like, I never changed it. I literally never changed it. Also, this used to be my Google account profile picture for so long, but I did change it, and it's actually changed to some art that I am going to show in this video, so, you know. No thoughts. Okay, first off, that watermark is massive. Also, it doesn't make sense with my username. I mean, it does, but, like, whatever. First off, gotcha humor. Literal gotcha humor. This reminds me... Oh my god. I did used to make gotcha videos on this account, on this YouTube account, and that's the only reason why I had 20 subscribers, to start with. He has a gotcha face, basically. Like, you know those shrimps? Like, the shrimps from gotcha? Like, that people would just make OCs of? There's basically just copies. But, they look like that, basically. Like, when the gotcha characters would make weird-ass faces. Yeah. This, yeah, I don't think I can say that. His paws had... It sucks, okay, it sucks. So you guys remember how I mentioned at the start of the video that that first piece wasn't the worst piece I actually had? Yeah. I made this at, like, 12 or 11 years old. That's crazy. That's not even airbrushing, too. That's just low opacity rendering. I didn't start with a sketch. I just started with line art. I didn't know how to draw. I don't know how to draw Snout still. What is that thing? Oh, it's like Freddy Fazbear. His eye. I mean, his eye's fine, I guess, but the fur, the way I drew the fur is awful. The way I rendered was the most awful. Also, he doesn't have a neck. This is just his head. Yeah, I don't even know. Okay, so this is the drawing I was talking about earlier, which is my Google account profile picture. And it's not bad. This is definitely not bad. I like how I rendered it and all, but why is the bell green? I guess I tried to do blue with yellow, which makes green and airbrush, so I don't really know. It's not bad. The background is very plain. But it's a good profile picture. It's definitely a good profile picture. I did say that there are going to be some good pieces of old art in this, which I only drew this like a few months ago, like last year, 2025. It's good. It's good. Okay, so this one wasn't drawn that long ago either. It was still drawn last year around Christmas, obviously. This is Kelly's not the oldest design, but like mid-old design, because I have a new design for her, which I really like though. Why is she holding the candy cane like that? First off, that's not how it works. Her paw would be under it. The paw that's highest up would be under it. I think I tried to draw it like that, but I decided to just put it the other way, even though the candy cane would kind of fall. I don't know. Her tail is too vibrant. Her tail was not that vibrant. I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, I just noticed what is wrong with her legs. Like her feet. Okay, whatever. I like the background. She's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be snowing, and she's on like a stone bench near a sidewalk. Okay, yeah, like a brick sidewalk. She looks fine. The perspective is fine, I guess. Barely. I don't know how she's holding I don't like, okay. I did not like drawing her collar. I did not like drawing her collar back then. That's why I changed it. It's more simple now. Jesus. Now she has a bell now, so that's beautiful. Like Striker. Okay, here's another drawing of my OC Kelly. It is so vibrant. Again, I have her name, the character's name, in the background because I had nothing else to put in the background. I like the drawing. She looks cute in it, I guess. I don't know why that reflection is like that. That's not how it works. Not how it works. That's not how it works. I don't know. I mean, this isn't bad. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like it though. This was actually a redraw of something, and of course it looks worse than the redraw again. As said before, I did start drawing his eyes a weird way for a short period of time before I just went back to drawing them normal. And for some reason, I used circle tool on his eyes. I don't know why I did that. The background's fine. Why is his head's too big? His head's too big. His arm is too big, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I can't tell what's off about it, but I don't like it. This was the original drawing, which the background improved, but the main drawing does look better than the other one, you know. This is the old version, not even the redraw. Like, why does the old version look better than the redraw? Or just like more normal anatomy-wise, I guess. Draker's old design. I don't like how he drew his eyes, really. His tongue looks weird. It looks weird. His hand and arm looks weird. The can looks weird. I don't know. He doesn't have a collar. His ears are too small. I don't. The background looks awful. The background looks like it took me like a minute to draw at max. I don't even know. So this reminds me of the girl from Lucky Channel. If you know, you know. If you don't, then use your imagination, I guess. But, big forehead, small little, like, short face, like, his eyes and his mouth and his nose and too low, okay? His eyes look hollow, and his paws are weird. And also his bangs, like the side part of his bangs, not his actual side part, like the side of, like where his side part ends at the top, is too short. His ears are too small too. But this isn't the newer, wait. He doesn't even have his bell. His new design, like, had a bell, I'm pretty sure. Okay, whatever. As said before, I did just draw spikes as little dots for some reason. I don't even know. Okay, why is this drawing just airbrushed? Like, just the airbrush was used, basically, for rendering. His arms look weird. Why is his arms in the water? I guess they're hovering over the water, but, like, how are you gonna sleep like that? How are you gonna sleep like that? That's not comfortable. One of his arms are longer than the other. I mean, where's his mouth? I can't. He didn't even have a mouth. Okay, this is just airbrushed slap. Not saying that if you use the airbrush, your art is slap. I'm just saying this is just, I don't know how to use the airbrush, basically, and it's just. Okay, he's doing that damn pose again. I don't know what the hell that pose is. I don't know where he's looking. His eyes are too big. I don't like the rendering. His legs are too skinny. His paws are too small. The background's weird. I guess he's just trapped in a box. I kept adding these stars to the background, which, they don't look very, they look like flowers, basically. I don't like his face. I hate it. I hate his face. Okay, so this is sadly the end of this video. I'm bored now. I have way more old art that I could show. Maybe I'll make a part 2. But, that's crazy. I can see how much I've improved you can see how much I've improved based on my sprites and thumbnail, basically, yeah. But I think 14 minutes is pretty good for a video. I love my new microphone. I hate my old art. I want to, like, print them all out, waste all my mom's printer ink, expensive printer ink, and I want to burn all of it, so I might go do that. Bye.